Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready, ready.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Go. Ready.
By Dash, left side. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Jack Dash brings up 3rd down.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. 70.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Complete out to the right. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, this game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Tennessee.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they're going to have it all the way down into 25.
anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10, looking to throw. All in left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Warriors 70. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Come 19, Cowboy.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's second down.
It's second down and
I like
10.
that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready? Hot 70. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. He's going to push one deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready up.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Genty from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
79 Broncos.
He's going to throw it. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bronco lead. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Genty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-point game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Let go.
Back to Genty. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, 18, Rattler, 18.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
At the 43-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
18 Cardinal. Ready? 70.
He'll look to throw. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Running from the pistol here with Genty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the double.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready?
Give here to Genty. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Gives him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On the set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This time it's a passing play. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
From the red zone now. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'll throw it. It's a screen play to Genty. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
18, cut.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And Bass's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Titans have a first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. There's a dive up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Putting a receiver in motion. Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, play action. Brought in close to the 8. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a second quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
14, Raiders 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Hits his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He loses the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. This forward gets a couple of yards. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Jump off top on his back. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running this one left. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Okay,
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me. I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They give it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Get it? 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. This one finds Thornton. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he takes it down to the 33.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Well, come out throwing. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Giving this to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw now. Lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points.
That's a old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ready,
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Titans 21, Raiders 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. They're going to try and throw it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
He gets it to Rice. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down.
Back to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bronco switch.
A give to Mixon up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and be able to score and take the lead.
Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mustang 19. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Titans 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dropping back to throw. Right in right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
They send a man in motion. They go play action on first down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a third quarter lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
Titans 28, Raiders 24.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Gets this to Michael Mayer. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Bronco 80.
On first down, Genty. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Looking in the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
22-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go.
Coming left is Genty. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Well, caught by his running back. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. Space pass to 35. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Titans first down.
Working on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Down the sideline to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be pretty good after it. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All set to go now from the 35. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Setting him on the dime. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. He has it on the QB sneak. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
He
gets it headed right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That's one of the reasons they love him in that spot near the box, because of his range, not just his coverage. He's got more than enough range, more than enough speed to chase down those backs on the outside and meet them before they ever cross the line.
Here we go. Hey, Moses. 19, try.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Setting up the screen. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ready.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 boxes.
Throwing from the gun here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to throw it. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. On the move past the 40. And he has this down to the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
To throw here on 1st down. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT. Get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check, bounce, set up. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Right up the gut. And they'll fire him for a few. It's 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Pass play coming here. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
79, Viking 18.
Now to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
The Raider
70 Ranger.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Titans 34, Raiders 31.
We've got 75 seconds left to work with here. They have got to come up with this onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.